going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are at the monthly. I feel like it's been an absolute age since the last one, but we're actually pretty good on time in this month. So here we are. Let's see what you've all done. I can't wait.
Welcome back everyone, and to everyone's favourite time of the month. Before we get on with the juicy stuff, of course, apologies, I've been away for a little while. It's been like 3 weeks since I'd done the Spider-Man video. I've had a bit of man flu. Yeah, I know, let's get the violin out. But no, to be fair, I haven't actually been that bad in terms of how ill I've felt. It's just a cough I can't get rid of, and just even before we started recording this, just had a bit of a coughing fit. So if at any stage I feel it coming on, Becky's going to take over. So that's why I haven't done any videos on my own, because I am really struggling to talk for long periods. Doing okay at the minute, touch wood. But yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. Becky might have to jump in stages where it may be, my turn to speak, that kind of stuff. And of course, I want to give a massive thanks to my patrons and to my channel members, who without none of this would be possible. So on with the good stuff, because it's actually been a pretty good month. There's not so much to talk about, but it's been pretty solid for me, I would say. A lot of times going into one game in particular, which I'm very glad it's finally finished, as are the rest of the guys. But yeah, on we go. So, trophy level 705. We're now at 17,974 total trophies, nearly 18k, which is pretty cool. 473 platinums, 3,193 gold, 4,035 silver, and 10,273 bronze. 543 games played, 445 of those completed to 100%. The completion rate, see, this is annoying me, and we're going to talk about this when the game comes up, but this should be higher. And then if it wasn't for some of the little games that I'd kind of started as well, it was kind of as high as it's ever been. We were doing really well with it. But yeah, unearned trophies now 966. Which will also, that kind of ties into the completion. Trophies 5.48 per day. We've got 7,383 views. We need some more. I can feel it coming on. So we need some more views for the 10,000 badge. I'll say every month, I'll keep just reminding everyone to click away. Want that 10k badge. And then the rankings, which, we're not going to touch on too much, because, who cares? It's going down all the time. So we'll move down to where my October, I nearly said November because of the recent games, which we're already there. So I'm not going to talk about the first two actually an awful lot, because I touched on them last month. The crew, we were literally just missing one trophy. It was a trophy for something that you couldn't actually achieve until like the event ended, kind of thing. At first I think everyone thought it was like a bit of a glitch, but it was kind of a bit like FC24, which we're going to talk about. You had to wait till the end, and then all of your levels ended up kind of getting added together, and we hit level 15, got the trophy, got the platinum. It was a good way to start October. We then finished Metro Last Light, which you'll remember last month I'd spoke about how I'd popped a couple of quick trophies just to get it ready for the harder run through with getting all the morale points. Really good games. I quite enjoyed them. I think they're a little bit underappreciated, if I'm honest. So if anyone's looking for, first person kind of survival horror-ish kind of game, I think that, they are really, really good. They took me by surprise. I did play them a couple of years ago, got a bit annoyed with the morale point system, messed up a playthrough, didn't want to repeat them. But I'm glad that they're done, because I'm really looking forward to giving Exodus a try. Valhalla's still on there. We're just still chipping away at the DLC, trying to get that 100% back. No Man's Sky, so people will be pleased to know that I've finally started, this 10 game challenge that
not happening.
This 10 game challenge that I started like about 8 years ago, that I've not got round to, because all these games keep coming out that kept preventing me from doing it. We finally started it, so yeah, 17 trophies out of 28 on No Man's Sky, doing really well with it, and it's actually I'm really, really enjoying it. You guys know how much I love space anyway, and just that whole kind of the freedom that it gives you. It doesn't really force you to go a certain way. You can just kind of do what you want. There's no hand holding with it. It's just, there's the universe, go and play with it.
It does look pretty cool as well, to be fair. It's not something I would play personally, but it does look really cool.
It is really good. I enjoyed my time with it when I was playing on my own, but what has made it better is my boy Craig Bandersnatch for you guys in the server has been playing with me.
Oh, I didn't realise.
So yeah, we've been playing the game a little bit. Craig had started kind of after me, so he's still playing a little bit of catch up, but we are kind of just passing each other on the planets and stuff, so it's quite cool when, you know, he'll be somewhere and then I'll kind of pass him by, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Because the idea was to stream the whole thing. I did a part 1 with all intentions of playing it on stream.
It was a really boring part 1 because you were still just getting to grips with it.
Yeah, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm thinking of, although we're not going to do a part 2, 3, 4 for the entire game for you guys to see, we might chuck a couple more in before I pop the platinum, just so you can see where I'm at now. Maybe with Craig in my game at the same time.
Cool, yeah.
We can include the party chat, so we'll maybe have a little bit of banter between me and Craig as well as the party chat. Might just make it a bit more engaging for everyone. But yeah, really, really good game. I didn't play it back in the beginning. All I know is it's improved massively from its original release. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Marvel Spider-Man, wow. Yeah, we're going to try and not talk too much about this because obviously Becky's only about 30% of the way through the overall progress. There'll be a lot of you guys as well who, you know, haven't had the chance to either start it or, you know, finish it yet. All I can say to you is it's absolutely incredible in every way, shape and form. And if it wasn't for Final Fantasy 16, it would be Game of the Year for me. There's obviously games that I haven't played, which is certainly in the conversation, you know, Baldur's Gate, Zelda, Resi 4, stuff like that. So I can't comment too much on those, but on the games that I have played, it's certainly a close contender. Could even win it. You know, Final Fantasy is just my opinion, but it is that good. You know, just some of the moments just absolutely blew me away, knocked me out of my seat. So good.
Are you on the floor?
Well, Spider-Man's fault. so
Did he
good.
web you?
So good. I was like, oh my god, and I fell off the back.
Has he webbed you to the floor?
He did. Wish you would web me to the floor. Anyway, Paw Patrol, next one.
Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, we'll be there on the double.
So why did we play this game?
I did it for the badge.
Did you, or were you that excited to play Paw
I
Patrol?
did it for the badge.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, to be fair.
So I've got my little lem sip as well, just as an emergency. There are other throat drinks available.
It's not a lem sip.
What is it? Oh, is it
It's Astazone.
Oh, well, same thing, isn't it? So yeah, this is my emergency drink. But yeah, Paw Patrol. Do you know what? We did do it for the badge.
Obviously, the badge started with Peppa Pig.
The badge didn't exist then, as far as I know, though. Everyone played Peppa Pig,
but
didn't
because everyone played Peppa Pig, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Everyone had played Peppa Pig, so because everyone had done that, and then some people started playing My Little Pony and whatever.
Yeah.
So then that's when the badge came out. And actually, because we did Peppa Pig, then My Little Pony, and now Paw Patrol, and they've slowly gotten a bit better, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like, there was more to it. There was mini games that you had to complete, and without completing the mini games, you couldn't like progress and get the platinum. So there was a lot more to it rather than that 2D side scroller of Peppa Pig.
Yeah,
That was just
horrendous.
ridiculous.
This would be great if, like, it's obviously aimed at a certain audience.
Age,
Yeah. And if you are that age, I imagine they'd absolutely love it. The kid, the guy speaking, he gets cut off quite a lot, doesn't
Right,
he?
yeah, there's something.
There's definitely a glitch with
there's a glitch in there, so you'll be like, come on boys, we need to go and do.
And then he just stops. You can read it still at the bottom, can't you? But his voice just cuts off, which was I imagine a kid could get a little bit, or maybe frustrated, you know, if they enjoy that kind of thing.
Yeah, especially depending on their age. Reading for a start, but how quick it does go quite quick.
Yeah.
So they might not get a chance to catch it. So
I don't know if that happened with other people, but it
Yeah.
certainly happened with me and Becky. Yeah. So we got the badge. You got your first one, didn't you?
Yeah.
And Sackboy, same. No real update. Similar to previous months. You know, we've all been very busy, and then quite often me and James have been playing a game that we're about to talk about quite a lot. That's been our main focus, so we haven't really had time, you know, to commit. So yeah, we did go on, didn't we, a couple of nights back?
Yeah.
Was it on the weekend, just gone? We popped a couple of trophies.
Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday? Monday
Monday
night, yeah. So
which popping trophies, but we'll speak about it properly when we get to mine.
because you got a skill issue and you didn't get any, is that what you mean?
So we'll make note of 54%. And
Yeah.
then we'll have a look at mine when we get there.
It's literally like 50%. Just calm down. You will get them, I promise.
Not if
See
you
how-
and James keep hogging it all.
See how fuming she is.
Just
Anyway,
keep hogging it all.
we don't hog anything. But yeah, Sackboy, we will get it done eventually. It's just kind of a bit of a slow burner, isn't it? We're just jumping on kind of as and when.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're not too far from the end of the story, and then it's just going to be a case of cleaning all the levels up and
And
getting...
then we need to play the PS4 version because I'd already started the PS4 on my own and then stupidly downloaded the PS5 one.
Yeah, I think
So...
I think we might have mentioned it in a previous month, yeah, but Becky had, when she was just using my PS4 before we got the PS5 for her, she wanted to play Sackboy, so you started playing it, didn't you? And then got your PS5, and then we had this idea of playing with James and Amy, and then we just carried on with the PS5 version. You were just like, oh
no.
we'll have to do it again. In the future, you know, we'll just fly through it, and I'll do another stack of it, because it is a really fun game. The soundtrack's amazing. I mean, you know, I was getting my Britney on the other night when Toxic come on a level. I was just like, this is actually pretty cool.
Amy was far too preoccupied singing. She wasn't even singing the song. She was just going, "It's Britney," and just kept saying that instead of playing Sackboy.
You can say that.
Can't.
It's friendly enough. You can't. In case
Doesn't feel right.
any babies watching.
I wouldn't do it at school. It doesn't feel
That's
right.
it. Yes, your teacher nature coming out. I wish you'd apply that with me then and stop swearing around the house. Right. So the two bigger ones from the month: Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
From this month.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I know they're in November.
But you started them after.
But literally the majority of both of these games were done throughout October. So I'm going to talk about them, and then when we do the monthly review next month, we can just quickly, you know, skim over these. So Modern Warfare 2, I really enjoyed the campaign. As a lot of you know, I've kind of steered away from Call of Duty now. I don't play them. I used to play the online too much, to the point where it was quite unhealthy. You know, taking days off work when there was like double XP weeks and stuff. Absolute madness. But now, because it's just the campaigns, which are great, you can't justify £60 for a 6-hour campaign, which could even be shorter than that, you know, if you rush through it. The only reason I happened to get this is it did come free with Becky's PS5, so absolutely I was always gonna jump in.
Something underneath that platinum trophy. 0.00%.
Oh yeah. No, we're going to
What's going on?
we're going to talk about the absolute horrendous decision to include Modern Warfare 3 as DLC. I mean, what on earth is all that about? So, yeah, if we kind of rewind a couple of nights ago, that literally the only trophy I didn't have, which was stopping me from getting the platinum within October, was the Going Dark trophy. So me and Taylor, so massive shout out to Taylor first of all. He jumped in, helped me with the other Spec Ops stuff.
Yeah.
You were there, weren't you, when we were playing? And we were smashing through it, but it got quite late. And I think by the time it got to the Going Dark trophy, I think we were both a bit tired. We were just a little bit complacent with our movement, and we kept getting seen, and it became a bit frustrating. So I kind of left it. And then I know that Scott needed it. He jumped in with me for that trophy, and we'd done it quite quickly, didn't we? I think we had a couple of tries just to get a feel for the movement of the enemies, and we'd done it pretty quickly. So yeah, massive thanks to Scott as well. But yeah, it's kind of, although I've done it, and it's another platinum, which is great. I feel like it's because they've just, as I've platinumed it, they've added 39 trophies. I don't know, I feel like it's left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. I'm actually annoyed that I was about to have another game, 100%, stats are on the way up, and then it's now 49%, which is absolutely embarrassing, because as a completionist, at some point, absolutely not now, because it's 70 quid, I'm going to have to buy Modern Warfare 3 if I want to bring that up. And I'm going to actually put it on the screen for those who are unaware of this. But it's been quite a big thing in the community. There's a lot of people, you know, talking about it at present. So, first off, there's a couple of things which are completely wrong with this. I mean, first of all, it's a new game. It's not DLC. It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And what's scary is not so long ago, they denied that this game was going to be DLC, describing it as being a full game.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like they've gone away from that. But yeah, how can you put a new game, Modern Warfare 3, in the same trophy list as DLC for Modern Warfare 2? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So now we've got these 39 trophies, which obviously I can't get anytime soon. Obviously some people you get early access to the campaign. I think it comes out on the 10th, the full game, but you can play the campaign, which some people have been
You've got
doing.
quite a few owners there if you go up. 1,394 owners of it.
So, I mean, these are probably all the people who pre-ordered it, not realising it was going to be this way. So you buy the PS5 version, you can't even get a platinum. So let's forget about me for a second and my OCD with 100% completion and all that stuff. Some people have bought it expecting to have another Call of Duty on their trophy list with another platinum. Can't even get it. So what? I mean, I'd like to think everyone plays all the games, but what if they just get Modern Warfare 3 only?
Yeah.
They can't get a platinum, and then they've got Modern Warfare 2 trophies that they can't get.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. It's a crazy decision. It really doesn't make any sense. PS4 version has its own stack with a platinum trophy.
Doesn't make sense.
So I don't know. I don't know if you can retract it at this point, or if because it's all in the code and it's too late now. But it's a mad decision. It's such a bizarre thing to do, in my opinion. I don't get it. But yeah, enough about that, because I could literally rant about that decision all day. So EA Sports FC 24, worst football game ever made, am I right? It looks incredible, don't get me wrong. Like, the presentation is absolutely superb. Like, I've never, to look at it, if you put, if you were to just freeze frame it, there's times where I've looked at it and thought, this could be watching football on TV. Like, it looks so good. But the gameplay is just horrendous.
I'm 2-0 up. How am I now just doing very well? I've lost 6-2. How has this happened?
Yeah, DDA. you know about DDA, right? I know a lot of you do know about
On
DDA.
TikTok, I have.
Yeah. So anyone who doesn't know what this is, and I suppose the easier way of calling it is scripting. Everyone knows that people blame EA for putting scripting in FIFA. I know it's not FIFA now, but I'm just saying that as a generic. They patented DDA in 2016, and even when I talked to Paul, that's when we noticed FIFA start to dip, where you were winning games and then all of a sudden all your players were like running in quicksand, but their players all had 99 pace.
And your keeper's going, oh, ball.
Yeah. And like your keeper's like this in the goal, like with no arms, and he's trying to save it with his face. It's in there, and I can see, you're 2-0 up in Rivals. You can clearly see that you're a million miles ahead of the person that you're playing, and then all of a sudden you can't do anything. Their keeper becomes Superman. They have 11 Mbappes. Well, 10 Mbappes if Superman's in goal. I don't even know how many players are on a pitch anymore. But you get the point. So yeah, DDA is definitely in the game, 100%. It winds me up. It really, really does.
Yeah, it wound me up as well, listening to you getting annoyed about it.
But those things aside, and you've probably seen all the TikToks and stuff, like it's little things where you've seen a player shoot and the ball will go, like, it'll phase through someone's body. So he was there to block it, but the game's like, no, we need to let them get back into it and make them feel better. So it just passes through their body.
Do you think they've done this though because more children have started taking up the game? And we now live in a world where children don't know how to lose. Like,
maybe.
Obviously, back when we were kids...
Oh, there's a 67th place medal.
Yeah, you had a winner, whereas now you just get a participation medal.
Maybe.
Or whatever. Do you think it could be that it's trying to cater more to a younger generation? Because even though you'd think younger generations are better, actually, we're the generation that's the best at consoles.
Yeah.
And like some of the children that I work with haven't got a clue how to use a laptop.
Yeah.
They only just about know how to use iPads, but it's because it's easy.
I mean, maybe, but this goes all the way down the line, like through the game, the pack luck. So if you're in Division 10 and you're a not so good player, shall we say, you're getting Mbappe out of a gold pack. And then someone who's grinded the entire week getting himself into Elite, playing Foot Champs, who has about 20 packs to open, he's literally getting Veghorst or something, like in all of them.
Do you know, I really want to see, right, sorry, I'm going to interrupt you a second, just because you were talking about packs. I'd love to see every man's reaction every time they got a female player, because your reactions were hilarious.
No comment.
And obviously my favourite thing that you've just seen, who was it, Seg's video, when was he live streaming it or something and he got a female, what did he say?
I can't even remember now, you know. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. However...
No, it was because she was very pretty. She was really attractive, wasn't she? And he was like, yep.
Oh, she Mehmeti or Mehmet or something, yeah.
So it's going between, alright then, because most female footballers are really pretty, which obviously goes against ideas of what a female footballer is, but most of them are like beautiful. But then also at the same time, men are like, why am I getting a woman?
Woman saved me last night though on the last trophy of the game. That's honestly unbelievable. We won 1-0 in the end, so a lot of the guys had already got this last trophy, and it kind of goes back to what I was saying when I was on about the crew. There was one trophy for winning a playoff game in clubs, but the playoffs only just opened, so the game's been out for however long. You couldn't get this trophy until now. Everyone was waiting for it. It opened 7 AM UK time, so unfortunately I was at work all day, couldn't do it. Some of the other guys jumped on in the morning and got it boxed off. James and Scott jumped on last night, so we only had the three of us. We just played as the front three, and we managed to win 1-0.
With a good left peg from Jeff over here.
Oh yeah, Jangus pops up with his trusty wand of a left peg.
What a left peg, Jeff! What a left peg, Jeff! Was what I was listening to last night.
Unbelievable, Jeff. But yeah, then we just started getting battered, and we had this. There was a woman in goal. She was about 4'10". She was unbelievable. Like at one point, she like jumped, pulled the ironing board out to save it. I'm joking.
Absolutely horrendous.
I'm gonna get cancelled. She threw a bag of washing out. Really, I'm just.
That's what you said yesterday.
I got a bit excited. I knew the platinum was right there. I know James is laughing right now.
And Amy's gonna give him a slap the same as you're gonna get after
to be fair, she done very, very well. Saved our bacon. Well, we would have just played more games, but it saved a lot of time that night, last night. And so we have the platinum. It's 0.9%, but because it's only just became achievable, it's probably going to tick up. It was 0.28%, I think, yesterday, and then there's been a load more achievers, so that's probably going to go up. It is. I've chucked it in the trophy cabinet for now, because it looks nice having another sub 1%, but I don't see that lasting very, very long. But yeah, looks nice for the moment. I was trying to get rid of football games from my trophy cabinet and add some variety, and we've just put another one in there.
4.
FIFA 17, 15, 21, 19,
I saw 20 there as well.
And then literally the like say 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th is the other FIFAs that you can't see. So it's always the same with sports games, because a lot of people will buy FIFA, but they just buy it for Ultimate Team. Yeah. You know, they're not bothered about all the other stuff. But yeah, that's my month. Pretty solid. I've enjoyed my October. Hopefully we can push on, No Man's Sky, and then carry on with the 10 games. I've just bought Yakuza 0, which was also on my list. It was £4 on the sale, so it made sense to do that. I'm going to start that next week, and just keep ploughing through the games that were suggested to me. But yeah, that's my list. So we shall now move over to Becky's.
Welcome to my profile. So there's not going to be much to talk about on this one this month. It's been a bit crazy lately again for me with work, and lots of things going on with thinking ahead of my next surgery. So haven't really had that much brain space or capacity for gaming. However, I do have a couple on the go at the same time as well.
Played some good stuff, haven't you? And I know there seems to be like a running theme with Becky, and we've said it on many other videos, but genuinely, she's so busy. It's actually insane, and I genuinely, before we got together, had no idea, what is involved with teachers. I have said it previously, but you just think from the outside that you go to work at 8:30, and as soon as the kids leave, you just go, and then that's it. But it's absolutely manic. I couldn't do it myself. You guys deserve some kind of medal, badge of honor, whatever it may be. But yeah, I respect absolutely, all of you, because you guys are brave. Really are.
Right, so on to the profile. So I'm on trophy level 266 now. I've got 1,267 trophies in total. 28 platinums, getting closer to that 30.
Jumping up.
186 gold, 250 silver, and 803 bronze. Played 51 games, but only completed 26.
It's still, do you know what though? It's still a really good completion. I know you're just looking at the 51 against 26 completed, but you know there are a lot of people who would jump at the chance for their completion to be that high now.
68.26%.
And the kind of the great position you're in is your profile is so small.
Yeah.
A couple of completions is going to impact that massively, isn't it?
So I have still got 595 unearned trophies. I'd like to keep that under 600, really.
Well, you said you're not going to play any new ones for a little bit, are you? So
3.37 trophies per day, 226 views, my little cute thing. I'm in the green again.
The only way is up.
Right.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Like I said, 1st of October, look at that. Unpacking.
Ah, okay.
I absolutely forgot that I did that.
Yeah, because do you remember last month we started doing yours and you were talking about Lake, which was the one below, and then you kind of stopped talking and I was like, what about unpacking? And then I realised that you didn't actually finish it off.
Yeah, because it's this month,
and then you said you would leave
yes,
it
because
for now.
the annoying thing is, so I could have finished it, like I had said, alright, I'm too tired. Was it when Paul was there?
Yeah, you were playing.
And I was like, no, I'm too tired. I can't do it anymore. I'm too tired. I started it up the next morning and I finished it in like 10 minutes. So I was like, oh, I should have just finished it last night. But that's fine because I've only got 2 platinums this month, so at least I would have only had 1. If I hadn't done that.
Yeah.
It was a fun little game, to be fair. Like, it was canny, and I knew where the colander went, won't lie. It was fine. Just in the kitchen in the cupboard.
Did you get Amy by any chance? Yeah, love that.
But it was Amy's suggestion for unpacking, and actually, although listening to Amy play unpacking on the headset sounded like it was very stressful, it was actually quite, like, it was nice. It was just chilled. Just literally unpacked some boxes and put them in the right place in a room.
So she wasn't stretching it always. Playing. Anyway.
So, next game, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. So, I started Miles Morales because obviously I played Spider-Man.
Got the platinum for the first
Got the platinum
game.
for that. I need to play all the DLC. I'll try that one again. DLCs. And I'd started New Game Plus, hadn't I? So I had started it. I just need to finish that. But I'm really not looking forward to like trying to beat Rhino up and trying to get Scorpion on New Game Plus.
Honestly, it's easy enough. I mean, because you've got all of he's leveled up, I suppose. The difficulty spike is not really that noticeable.
Yeah.
You'll be absolutely fine with it.
But it is one of the games that I need to complete. It's not 100% yet, hence the 26 only being completed. So then, obviously, we knew that Spider-Man 2 was coming out, and you'd pre-ordered it, hadn't you? So we knew that we needed to get me to play Miles Morales. Really, really enjoyed it. So I've finished the story.
You just had a blitz through, didn't you?
Yeah, so I finished the story. I wanted to make sure I'd finished the story because obviously we weren't sure how much of it was going to cross over into Spider-Man 2. So if something happened and I didn't know about it from like missing Miles, it's one of those where I'd be sat there going, but Jeff, what, why? But why, Jeff, why? And it would have done my head in. So we needed to get me finished. So I've done the story, which is why I'm at 68%, 34 out of 50. I think a lot of my trophies that are left are like combat.
Combat related stuff.
Yeah.
You got the New Game Plus, which is like 3 hours or something if you rush through it, and then just a few. You got like the 100 combo.
Yeah.
A couple of little bits like that. Nothing too major, to be fair.
And then, obviously, then on to Spider-Man 2. We started this together. And I knew he was going to continue playing it while I went back to work. Wasn't aware he was going to platinum it without me.
Well, if I was waiting for you, I'd still be on 30%. So yeah, we kind of got it together. We had the weekend where we said we would play it side by side. And then I had 4 days off work when Becky went back to work. Come on, everyone's got to be with me on this. You're going to play Spider-Man for 4 days, aren't you, while you're on your own? But yeah, I carried on with it and unbelievable. You've enjoyed what you have
I've
played,
enjoyed, yeah, and I love the fast travel. I love how they do that now. I love.
Fun fact, didn't use it once. Because the traversal with the web wings.
See,
and
I'm
some of
only
the...
using it because I love it. I love to watch.
How
I love to
quick
see it.
I love to see it.
It's so clever how there's literally, it's seamless. Absolutely seamless. It's stunning. Love it.
The fast travel is that quick, right? However, there's some things you get a little bit later which help you move around. But I think I could get there quicker than the fast travel.
That's fine, but I'm
It's
just
so...
telling you I really like the fast travel.
Oh, no, I'm
Is
just...
that alright?
Well, I'm just telling you it's
Okay
so
with
cool.
you?
No, there's a few other little gadgets that just help you pick up a bit of speed. It's not a spoiler or anything. It's just little things that help you move around.
I love
and
the web wings
it's
though as
so
well.
good. So I literally not once even thought I want to be over there because I just enjoyed using these things to get there. It was class.
Yeah. But I can't even remember what the reason was. So I started Spider-Man 2 with you, and then why did I end up playing Final Fantasy VII Remake? Why did I jump?
We were talking about it one night, and I'd managed to convince you to play it while you were part way through Miles Morales. So had I have not almost forced Becky to play Final Fantasy.
Oh, that's it. I'd started it before.
Like holding her eyelids open. I'm like, you will watch Final Fantasy VII Remake. You would have had the platinum from Miles Morales.
Yeah, that's it.
And then we started. Spider-Man 2 was nearly out. You hadn't finished the story for Miles Morales.
So I went back and finished that.
Yeah.
And then I got into Final Fantasy VII. That I've been playing that over playing Spider-Man 2. So there's the three of the games I've got on the go. I still haven't done Hogwarts just because I'm at the collectible point. I've played the story and it was unreal. But I'm just at the collectible point now, and I will get the platinum for it. And obviously I've just been thinking, I'm on 28, I've got 2 more, which one do I want as my 30? And I'm like, would it be cool to have Miles Morales at 29 and then Spider-Man 2 at 30? Like one after the other?
I think whichever one you choose out of your current games, they're all worthy of a cheeky milestone stamp.
I feel like Miles Morales will be my 29. So it's either going to be Spider-Man 2 or Final Fantasy VII.
Probably Spider-Man 2.
As the is it too much of a grind, do you think, for the other one?
There's, not only is it quite difficult, but there's a lot to do still.
Of course, I need to do the hard one.
You still need to play the entire story again on hard, and then you've got to replay multiple chapters. Multiple chapters multiple times for all the dresses, things like that. There's certainly a little bit of a grind element where you can get the platinum for Spider-Man just in the one run. So I just feel that will come a lot more naturally than
it's
7
true. It would be
Remake.
quite cool. 29 and 30 for Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Do you enjoy Final Fantasy though?
I'm really enjoying it, to be fair.
Good.
I feel like I have said to you though, and I've already said it to you, I feel like it's been built up too much that I feel like I expected more.
And also because I've shown Becky a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I knew a lot of the story, so none of it was like...
Because I tried to get her interested in it and excited by the idea of it to then go and play it. I'd shown you probably a bit too much.
Yeah, so I think there's parts where I would have been like, oh, really? Wow! But I couldn't because I already knew it.
Yeah.
Like, I knew one of the characters died. I haven't got to that point yet. But I knew that one of the characters was going to die. So, like, when there's foreshadowing, and I'm going, yeah, that's what that is. And you're like, damn, I forgot you knew that. And it's like, well, it's not a shock for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what's going to happen. So, it is a little bit of a shame. And like, you've probably showed me too much of the other ones you want me to play as well.
I don't think so.
But, yeah. So I feel like it would have been better for me. As we all know, Amy, I don't like spoilers.
Or twists or any kind.
So, I think that's why it's not...
I think in my mind you were never going to play it. I don't know why. I just didn't think you would.
I don't know why, because I used to watch literally, what got me into gaming was watching my oldest brother play it.
Yeah.
And my dad, my 2 brothers used to sit on my brother's bed while he played it. Like, that's how I got into gaming.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you thought it wasn't something I'd play.
This is true. Big mistake on my part.
Massive. But yeah, looking forward to finishing those 3, definitely. Paw Patrol, there's no point in talking about it. We've already spoken about it. Did it for the badge.
We did. Certainly did.
All right, okay, and I'll let you off. I'm only 4% behind you. I thought I was much further behind.
So competitive. Honestly, I still go back to when we were playing Lake, and she was absolutely buzzing when mine glitched, because so did hers. So she was happy that I wasn't going to get it either. Absolutely savage.
Well, I'm not being funny, right? But you and James keep getting like A, all the collectibles, and B, winning all the levels when you've got trophies for winning so many levels. You've got trophies for getting so many collectibles. James already has all the blinking trophies, and you're further ahead than me.
Well, we start
And
Spider-Man.
Amy's further ahead.
We start Spider-Man 2 together, right? And I occasionally glance over, see how she's doing on a little sofa over here, and she's looking at my TV. You're ahead of me. You're
How did you get ahead of me? I was in front of you.
you're like 20 seconds ahead of me. What's going on? Wait for me. Why? So honestly, I've never known anyone like it. Absolutely ridiculous. How are you in that fight already? What you doing over there? Well, I'm still here. Because skill issue, I'm quicker.
No, you're rushing it to get it done.
No, I didn't rush it at all. It was just so good, I couldn't stop playing it.
I was playing at the same time.
Yeah, but you just...
You keep calling me a skill issue, and I swear to God you're going to be sleeping in the spare room.
We'll be in the doghouse.
And the cow stay with me.
Should we get on to the...
Yes, sorry.
the
I
good
did say it
stuff?
was good. Was that not good enough, like?
Yeah, but everyone else is better than ours. They're the true goats.
Right, yeah. Let's see what you've been up to. So welcome to the Spooktacular Monthly.
The Spooktacular Monthly, I like that.
Our October Spooktacular Monthly. And what a way to start it.
Your favourite.
Boonix is a spooky forest dweller.
He certainly is.
Brings us another story. You should write a book. I love these.
Literally Becky's favourite time
so
of the month.
excited.
Not me, any of it or anything like that. Just she's like, is it the monthly yet? So we can read on it.
I hope you're ready.
Go for it. Do your thing. I'm just gonna sit back and relax.
This month, I waddled into the forest, dressed up as a tree, to show my devotion to the godlike presence of the tree god. But as I tiptoed deeper into the woods, a spine-chilling sight unfolded before my eyes.
Oh
Every
my goodness.
Interesting. Every tree I passed seemed to sport devilish grins, akin to a jack-o'-lantern's. With legs as shaky as a leaf in a storm, I continued into the forest to find the gaming room.
Oh, amazing.
My fear intensified as I approached it, an eerie aura emanating from it as though a demonic being had possessed it. I gulped down hard and I squeaked my request like a mouse caught in a Halloween prank. But, to my horror, a voice that could shake fear into anyone boomed from the bark of the tree. It demanded a sacrifice. Bob the elk!
Bob the elk.
Who had taken a breather for his wheel running, I refused to sacrifice my buddy. And the demonic spruce tree, in a ghostly tone, threatened me with the most anguishing torture to play a dreadful game. Assassin's Creed Unity.
Oh, that's great. That is absolute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Zooming down.
That's what happens when we don't have the mouse.
Oh my word. I do
So-
apologise, everybody.
Yeah.
Jeff will take over that from now on.
There you go.
No, you're in my way. After that terrifying encounter, I was too scared to approach the spruce tree again. If it demanded another sacrifice or another equally torturous game to play. So I sought peace in playing games I had in my backlog or asked for recommendations from others, hoping to escape from the hellish nightmare of spruce trees. Story aside, this month has been the biggest month for me, with 10 plats.
Very impressive.
So we were here, PS4 and PS5. Good puzzle game, thanks Bartek for doing these two with me. It Takes Two, mostly a speedrun with Bartek, good game. Immortals, right, remind me,
Phoenix.
Is it Phoenix?
I believe so, yeah.
Phoenix Rising, good game, many collectibles, Ubisoft game. Sims 4, my brother-in-law challenged me to do this game, never been a fan of Sims. What? Love Sims. AC Mirage, such a good AC game, OMG. Is what I imagined that was trying to be.
I think you got it pretty spot on, to be fair.
A Way Out, OMFG, such a good game. It was like playing a movie and not even and not even a game. Thanks Bartek for playing this game with me. Generation Zero, rubbish game set in Sweden, glitchy AF, not fun at all, though thanks to Flick for playing this with me. AC Unity, pure torture. Thanks though thanks to Bartek for enduring the torture of the online with me. So much screams, so much hate, but we had fun. FF7, took me a while to see why so many enjoyed it, but it took me to disc 2 to enjoy this game a lot. Fantastic game.
Brilliant. Great month, as always, Onyx, and also, what a story. I enjoyed that, actually.
That was very good. As a teacher, the use of your similes, I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Oh, it's banging, isn't it?
It was really good.
Unbelievable. So, to Wes then. So, probably my least productive month. Finished off the Doom franchise. Doom Classic Complete got delisted and there is no physical copy, so it's unobtainable for me. Next franchise will be a long one with 3 out of 7 games taking over 100 hours and the rest in the 50 to 100 hour range. Anyway, see you next month. Let's have a little look at the pictures as well, Wes. Let's see what we've got, just so you guys can sort of take in rarities and how long it's taken Wes, things like that. Also, yeah, he's always smashing it. Such a great guy as well. I look forward to seeing what this next franchise is. 3 out of 7 games take over 100 hours, and even the others are 50 to 100 hour range. I'll keep my thinking cap on as the video goes along, but yeah, very intrigued.
Very good.
Very, very intrigued.
So we're on to Mark. Great first half of the month, but after finishing Fortnite with the legends Leon and Excellence, got a bit carried away and started too many new games to finish any more this month. So we've got Unturned, Fortnite, Transformers Devastation.
Yeah, it is ridiculous because have you seen the rarities look of Fortnite? Because it's such a long game.
Yeah. I
think the guy said it was like 450 hours or something, 450 or 500 hours or something, but the guide says 999. I think that's all you can fit on the guide, probably more.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've absolutely smashed it. Unbelievable.
Very
So yeah, we're going to see a few of these when we get to
Very good.
Speak of the Devil, when we get to Leon and then Stephen as well. So to Leon then, doubt I'll finish anything else this month. Had COVID for quite a while as well this month. I hope you're doing better, bud. Like 2 weeks-ish, so fairly proud of myself for actually finishing games during that time. Also, I actually finished some games and did some cleanup. I'll put timestamps on them. The Language of Love, a relatively short visual novel. I quite enjoyed it, to be fair. I do like visual novels and read through the whole thing, unlike most of the people on PSMP. Persona 4, Dancing All Night, the most unique of the Persona dancing games by far. It had its own story, which was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I had to buy this on my North America account because I already owned the other dancing games, and you can't buy this outside of the bundle for some weird reason. Good game though, definitely had a fun time with this one. My Little Pony, what a game. Honestly, this wasn't terrible. Definitely better than Peppa Pig and the Saints Row reboot, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, I totally agree. Absolutely. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, 7 years, 9 months. I think Bartek mentioned earlier this month that the Jackal Ripper, the DLC, was on sale fairly cheap, so I picked it up, and what a DLC. Had a blast going back to Syndicate in all fairness, and glad to have another AC at 100%. Yeah, I didn't mind Syndicate. I thought it was pretty good. I know a lot of people hate on AC, but yeah, I quite enjoyed exploring London at that time period because we don't get to explore it then. So yeah, it's cool unless we can time travel or some craziness. Anyway, so Fortnite, 5 years, 4 months. I started this a very long time ago, and for most of that time I had 46 trophies. Are you okay, hon? Are you well?
Of course, we don't get to go and travel in London at that time.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's so good to play it in AC. It made perfect sense. It made perfect sense. I'll tickle you in a minute.
Carry on.
Are you sure? You're not going to have another meltdown part way through? Dear me. So I had around 40 or 46 trophies. The last 5 are a proper pain in the backside, especially solo. I got to 62 of 1,000 play with others and was practically losing my sanity. Then earlier this year, Stephen and Mark decided to start the game and I ended up joining them. It was certainly a lot more fun playing the game with them and made the final trophies a lot easier on us all, I imagine. They're both legends for letting me join them, and glad Fortnite is finally done so we can get some other boosts done as well. Yeah, unbelievable. Great achievement.
Yeah.
The time commitment is madness. Puzzle Journey, this was free, very easy to be quite fair. I wasn't expecting much, but as far as puzzle games go, it was okay. So,
Very nice.
well, another other games that I'm going to speak about just below, but we'll just sort of bring that up if everyone wants to have a little look at that. So LA Noire, 8 years, 7 months, another great cleanup there, Leon. So yeah, another DLC cleanup, except I had to replay the whole game, as the complete edition has separate save files than the normal edition. My PS3 also practically bit the bullet after this. It still plays games, but doesn't want to do anything involving connecting online. Had to buy another one, so rest in peace to that PS3. The DLC on this was nothing special, just normal cases like the rest of the game, worth a playthrough. Worth the play though. Okay. Yeah, it's just my eyes. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition. Wow, another long one, and then another long one below that. Wow. So 6 years, 8 months. Yes, this is another DLC cleanup. I played half of one of the DLC packs back in the day, but it kept having errors on my PS4, so I left it. Thought as I was doing some cleanup, I may as well do this too. It was cool DLC, but nothing really compared to the base game, which is unfortunate. And then, yeah, another long one, Surgeon Simulator, 7 years, 7 months. This is one of my hardest plats, rated as an 8 out of 10 now on the guide. I did do the method where you unpatch the game on PS4, it makes it so you only need 6 A++ ranks rather than on every operation. Aside from that though, a lot of the trophies were still fairly difficult, especially the timed ambulance ones. That bloody double kidney one gave me nightmares. 0.6% plat is fairly nice rarity to look at too. Realistically, if I can finish this, and I think anyone can, even without a PS4 to unpatch. Killing Floor 2, new map dropped with another trophy again. Saints Row plat plus DLC done this month. I'm a huge fan of this series, and it had been a very long time since one of them had released. I played every Saints Row from the very first one, yes, the Xbox exclusive one, up to Gat Out of Hell before the reboot dropped, so obviously I decided to pre-order the reboot, £70. And F me, was that a terrible decision. I ran into multiple game-breaking bugs, dropping through the map, not being able to open the weapon wheel, not being able to open doors, but thankfully they never ruined my save, just my will to live. The story was crap and made absolutely no sense at all. The gameplay was the exact same as 3, but somehow they managed to make it worse. Don't even get me started on the fact they removed the Cockney accent. The entire game felt like it was made by developers who never cared about their own series in the slightest and did everything they could think of to upset the entire fan base. For me, this was the biggest disappointment of 2022 and also the worst game of 22. Honestly, if you put this game next to Forbidden West, it makes Forbidden West look like a 10 out of 10 in every single aspect, and everyone knows what I think of that game. It already is a 10 out of 10, Leon. We know you think that as well, really. Anyway, great month again, everyone. Perfect. Right. And now we have Mr. Stobbs typing.
I know, I was just looking at that.
I did think as well, because I was going to put a message out earlier on today, just to remind everyone on, make sure you get your post in, because I'd done something a few days ago saying that I was going to give everyone a few days anyway to make sure they got October finished off. I did think everyone had sort of posted, but no, that'll be great if we can get, because we've only just started, haven't we? So I'm sure his post will be done by the end of it.
Marie.
Yes.
You've changed your name. What did her name used to be? Why can't I think?
It was, what do you mean, before Halloween?
Yeah.
Or it was Ice Gordy.
Ice Gordy, that's why. I was looking and I was like, can't think of what your name was before. Yes. Happy Halloween, y'all. Did some horror games this month with 3 plats and 200%. Lies of P.
So you really want to play it, don't you?
I know I won't be able to do it, but I love anything like Pinocchio related or anything. Well, to be fair, like Disney related.
This is why we need to, I know it's kind of still throwing you in at the deep end, but at least you're not paying for a game that you might not enjoy. If we maybe just go on Bloodborne, I can still jump into your game and give you a hard carry, but while doing that you can get used to that style of game, and then we could maybe try and get you involved with this.
Anyway, so honestly one of the best Souls-likes to date. Really enjoyed it, even though I had a few gripes with it. For example, the dodge and parry mechanics didn't feel that good to me. Also, I really didn't like how a lot of mini bosses have like never-ending combos and huge wind-ups to their attacks, only to release them in an instant. What makes dodging and parrying a guessing game, something I think Lords of the Fallen did much better. But we get to the I'm going to try that one again, oh my word. But we get to that game when it's done, hopefully next month. Aside from that, I really liked most bosses anyway, and the areas were nicely designed as well, even though quite linear without much to explore aside from the main path. Cool weapon system too, and the game runs perfectly smooth, which isn't the norm these days, unfortunately. Huge recommendation. So anyone that likes Souls-like games, that plays Souls-like games, if you haven't already,
I'm looking forward to playing it, to be fair. It does look great.
Until Dawn, watched a playthrough of this game when it came out and really liked the story and the characters of it. It's a very good horror game today. I'm actually going to get my friend to play that. She doesn't really play games, but she loves horror. So I'm going to get her to play that tonight.
We've got friends over for the weekend, haven't we? So they're over and we're going to chuck Until Dawn on, as well as doing a few other fun stuff. And should be a good laugh.
I mean, and I'm not a horror person, but it is a really good game.
Yeah, well, I managed to get Becky to... We were going to do a gaming night on Halloween. We were going to sit down, we were going to pick something new off the store, and we ended up having a long day out, didn't we? We had a lot to sort out with like the bank and our holiday.
Went to see my nana.
Nana for a birthday, went to see your mum. And by the time we got home after being out since 10, half 10 or something, it was like 8 o'clock at night. We were both shattered. We were like, should we just watch a film instead of playing games?
So instead of playing games, it was me like this.
Yeah. Watching Insidious. Just watching Insidious through her fingers.
You kept checking to see, and I'm like, yeah, I'm watching, I promise.
So I wasn't quite sure which one to choose. Becky's generally not a huge fan of horror anyway, as I say, and I quite enjoy Insidious. It's a little bit different, as I said to you. It's not just the typical ghost story and that's it. I really enjoy the other dimension element of it. I think it's quite interesting, and it really kind of makes you think about what could be possible, rather than just the usual guy with a sheet over his head going. Ooh.
I did guess a lot of it though.
Yeah, you did. You are really good like that. There's a lot of things that you'd said, and I was like, I didn't see that when I watched it. How have you? But yeah.
Anyway, sorry, we
digressed.
So, Little Nightmares, 100%. This was a nightmare indeed. While my initial playthrough was fun and a little spooky, that no death speedrun wasn't in the slightest. How you implement a challenge like that in a game with janky, imprecise controls, which can screw you up in an instant. Game's not built for such a thing, at least it's an ultra rare.
Nice.
Very nice. 100% inside. This was a much more chill horror game, nothing difficult, I liked it. Platinum for Little Nightmares 2, same as the first game, but this time without a no death speed run. Try that again. No speed death run.
No speed death run.
Yeah.
So you just don't move very quick at all and just keep dying.
A no death speed run trophy, and with a platinum, hooray! And with spooky season over, I'm going to continue my mission to plat every Souls-like and some other games too. Good night. Very nice
Amazing.
Indeed.
Very, very impressive month, Marie.
I think you are awesome, I won't lie.
Yeah, love to see it. Well, Little Nightmares 3, which is to come out, they've actually implemented co-op to that one.
You were telling me about that, weren't you?
Couch co-op as well, I believe. So we could play these, and then we could play the third one together. That would be pretty good.
I mean, I'm not for those no death speed runs like.
No speed death runs. They're great, them no speed death runs. That's probably why I can't do Super Meat Boys. That's what I keep doing. No speed death runs. So Dragon Dance just won platinum for this month with Bloon TD5. I've just been too busy with GT Sport getting all the online trophies done before the server closure next year. Yeah, and although I haven't been as vocal lately, because I've been very busy, I have been keeping close eye, dragging on what you've been posting with GT Sport, and it's great to see, great commitment. I'm still thinking about doing it myself before the servers close in a couple of months. So yeah, hopefully I can kind of find the willpower, but yeah, look forward to seeing that platinum buddy, because I think it's at 0.9 something. So yeah, it'll be really, really good.
So we're at Vigilant Crow. Just the one plat for me this month with Nier Replicant? Nier Replicant. Decent RPG. Thanks to the Plat Club for having us play it. Wouldn't have ever done so otherwise.
Very nice indeed.
I like it when things like that happen. It's not something that you'd ever think to play, and then it's like, oh, go on, I'll accept that challenge, and then you really enjoy it. Like that's the nice thing about things like that.
Yeah.
Where you
play something
it pushes you out your comfort zone, and then it shows you that maybe you do like that. Maybe it's because that you didn't like the style, or you didn't think you'd like the style, and it pushes you out of comfort zone, and you do. I like it.
Yeah, I totally agree as well. So, to next then, Pumpkin Spiced Emo. Not an abysmal month by any means, but I had plans to do far more than I've actually gotten done. Shout out to Giles for starting all of the games he possibly could. Tetris Effect on my account, love you too. Well done as always, guys. From what I've seen, it's another brilliant month. So we've got Sea of Stars. This is the first turn-based RPG I've ever played, and I couldn't have asked for a better introduction. If you're a seasoned turn-based, bet you'll breeze through the plat, and if you're not, I did, so you probably will too. Puzzle Journey, it was free, I regret nothing. I'm going to say Jing, if it's like Japanese
depends, that's true.
Or Chinese or Japanese maybe.
It look potentially Japanese.
Yeah, Jing.
Jing.
The Land Beyond. This was a bloody brilliant little game, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. It's a puzzle-based game where you try to find the tunes that comprised a long-lost language over 4 different realms. I played it through completely blind, and it was done in 12 hours. So definitely short and sweet. That'd be quite hard, wouldn't it, if you were playing it like that? I mean, sorry, I had to chuck a dad joke or something in there. What do you mean? I wasn't trying to be offensive. What's the matter? I was just saying, anyway, it's ruined it. I'd 100% recommend picking this up when it goes on sale or even at full price, to be honest. I've not heard of this actually, so I think it actually does sound really good, so I think I'll have a little look. That's the lot for this month, folks. Honourable mention to the fact I did also finally bring Astro's Playroom up to 100%. You still need to do that.
It's exactly the same one.
Without much hassle, except for that speedrun where you're a ball. That speedrun in particular. Yeah. Right, okay, I've just realised there's a duck there.
That speedrun.
Duck that speedrun.
Oh, look at that timing.
Yeah, perfect. And yeah,
Very nice.
Great month that next. Love to see it. And here's to a great November.
Amy, it's quite disappointing that you've already changed your name. Before the platinum.
It's not Halloween anymore.
No, but it's the October Spooktacular Monthly.
I know, but if we were on time and we'd done it a few days ago.
No. We've done it to help everyone out.
Yeah, we did.
Pumpkin Spiced Amy. I'm still saying it.
Because we were gonna do it later on the Halloween, but I did get a couple of messages of some people where they were asking if they could give me if we could give them an exact time of when we're recording so they could try and finish a game, because it wasn't just one person, it was quite a few. I thought the best thing to do was just do it when we were next off together, and just allow people to,
especially with our plan that we had anyway that day was to, like we said, we were going to play games, but we ended up being out all day anyway, so it worked out for us, but we did it for you guys. Okay, so well hello there. I hope everyone has had an amazing month. Also, happy Halloween to those of you who celebrate it. I've been living for the Halloween themed names this month. Anyways, I managed to get 2 platinums this month, which is good for going for me.
Good for going.
Yep. Even if I get one each month, I'll be a happy Amy.
Good for going for me.
Bug snacks. We don't talk about the rest of the bug snacks though, Amy, right?
Bug snacks.
This was a game that I'd been interested in playing for a while, and it was pretty good despite being a little bit crazy. You essentially explore an island inhabited by these insects-like food creatures. They are weird. Have you seen them?
It's a little bizarre.
The names of some of the creatures got me. Weenie Worm and Meaty Snack Pod, anyone? No way.
I mean, it's not as good as what we were watching the other day, and he called it a beef bayonet or something. What was it? Is that what it was? And what was it on? And you were just after it. So yeah.
My beef bayonet. Sorry.
Oh, my beef bayonet. I can't remember what we were watching, but Becky was an absolute pieces at what they'd referred to their Johnson as.
I wasn't even listening though, was I? I was on my phone, we weren't watching something. And then it just happened.
I think I just had maybe a TikTok on or something, and it was it was pretty funny.
So I wasn't even paying attention. I'm playing on a game trying to earn some money, and then I just hear throw a beef bayonet.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I still haven't got the 100% as the DLC is doing my head in, and to be honest, I can't be bothered at the moment, despite James bugging me. I didn't read, no pun intended. To get it done. I will eventually when I have the motivation. You 100% intended that pun, Amy. Don't lie. Yeah, it's a little bit of a sore spot, isn't it, at the moment, Amy?
Bug snacks.
For bug snacks.
Yeah.
The Wolf Among Us. I played this on Team Green years ago. Sorry, Jeff. But wanted to redeem myself by playing it on Team Blue. I loved this game even more the second time around. As I'm someone who loves fairy tales, folklore and mysteries, it was the perfect Amy game. I cannot wait to play The Wolf Among Us 2 whenever it's released. Well done to everyone on your platinums this month. You're all smashing it as per usual. Until next month, my friends.
There you go. You're going to kick off at Amy that she's on 64%.
I am not happy. I am not happy.
Now, to be fair, there are some trophies that we can't really do.
No, it's like the 10 games. No.
Well, you can, but it's just easier.
All the death runs.
If there's less people, you've got to. Is it like I think there's 10 levels without dying when you're in multiplayer, and then there's 30 when you're just on your own as well. So, or something like that. But yeah, no,
it's not even that much on the DLC as well.
Oh, and
there's only 2.
A cheeky Disney Dreamlight Valley.
There's only 2. Oh, she's got a trophy. You didn't tell me you got a trophy. Well done.
Oh, the rarity's gone up actually on the PS5 version. It was 1 point something. Oh, she might do with them 100 hours. It might not be ultra rare anymore. Dear me, where's this gone? So over to Spud. Just the 1 platinum for me this month and 1 clean-up DLC, FIA European Truck Racing Championship. This is no F1, that's for sure. Not the best game, the trucks handle terribly, but I've played worse, and it's an easy 15 to 20 hour plat. Killing Floor 2 was just doing the new map for the 1 trophy to get it back to 100%. Hopefully more platinums next month. Love to see it, Spud.
Joel, be unashamed. Finally actually committing to Jump King. My goal is to play about 30 minutes a day. With SMB my strategy was huge play sessions where I dedicate an entire day to it. With this I actually find it more frustrating just because it's one long level and after about 30 minutes I get impatient and start rushing and making mistakes. 5 successful runs down and like 15 more to go. Forspoken was definitely a mixed bag. Great combat and skills, beautiful gameplay, enjoyable story, but very short main game with a lot of grinding afterwards for upgrades and map cleanup. Ragnarok, I didn't want to buy it again, but I had a 4-hour trial, so I auto-popped and visited all the most beautiful places. Miles Morales definitely won't be long. Great game, my first Spider-Man experience, and I can see the hype, sorry.
Yeah, no, great month that, Joel. Yeah, really, really good. So over to Aiden then. So 5 plats, 200% games and 2 DLC cleanups for me this month. I was going to make this month a month of backlog cleanup, and then in typical me fashion I started phoning you again. That sounds like us as well, doesn't it? On the bright side, I did manage to get my second rarest plat ever this month in Sports Champions, 0.51%. Wow. Hopefully next month I'll actually stick to the backlog cleanup. Update, I actually managed to finish 2 more games before the end of the month. Awesome. Dead by Daylight additional chapters, 100%, and COD World War 2. Massive shout out to my friend Alex for the help with Dead by Daylight. Made it his mission to help me get my final trophy and didn't stop until I had it. Absolute goat. Another shout out for Rushy for adding me to a COD World War 2 Zombies carry group so that I could finally finish up the platinum. I might need to hit you up on that, Rushy, because I need those as well. So yeah, and then I think I just need to do the campaign on Veteran, and then there's 1 trophy for shooting planes out the sky, which is quite annoying, and I kind of left it.
So, very nice month, and then you reached level 20.
Cheeky level up as well. Love to see it. Love to see it.
So we're on to McCann. October's efforts have been nicely rewarded with 3 new platinums and finishing off the DLC for Maneater, making it 100%. So Final Fantasy 15.
Why did that take you so
Why
long?
couldn't I do it? Maneater, Medieval, and Road 96.
Yeah, really good month. You'll have to play Maneater. Just a shark going around eating people. It's actually really funny. You start off as a baby shark, and then you like eat people, you get bigger, and then you by the end you're shooting lasers out of your eyes. Like, I don't know what sharks do with that, but yeah.
Very nice.
So we got Rushy Rocker, Shotgun Farmers backlog. Bought this a while ago and finally got around to playing it. I regret waiting to play this. It's brilliant. It's a fun and addictive shooter. All guns are crops that you'd expect to find on farms, hence the name. This is probably the most fun I've had in a while in a game. Yeah, because Rushy doesn't like anything. He's like pure hipster. He just hates all video games. How are you joking? There is collectibles for stealing gnomes and only one spawns per match, so it's a bit of a grind, but totally worth it. The Escapists also backlog. Bought this and the DLC a while back. Thought I'd get it done as I completed the second game last year. It's really fun and I'd recommend. I personally don't think it's as funny as the second one, but still a very good game. And if you're into strategy games and beating up guards, it's a game you should try. Very nice. What is this? Cannibal Cuisine. Played this with Abby for our next couch co-op, and for the most part it was quite fun. It was recommended to us by Rob, so thank you for that. It's a game where you kill tourists and cook their meat to feed this weird fat masked creature. What? It was good but also very frustrating at the best of times. I think the last time I was that annoyed at a game must have been when I used to play a lot of COD and FIFA. Rest in peace my controller.
Never even heard of that.
No, me neither. AC Revelations. I want the series completion, so went back to plat this one. Originally, I hated the game with a passion as they changed the controls and the scene was so dark on PS3. Upon returning, I've got to say I've changed my mind. It was fun to play and clean up. It's a good game, but not on par with Brotherhood or Black Flag for me. I'd say this is the fourth best I've played. Still got a few more stacks to clean up and new ones to play for the series, but it's getting there. Ezio is still the best by far. We finally agree on something, Rushy. Yes, Ezio is the king. Revelations. Oh, okay. I've done the PS3 but straight. I can't even read. Done the PS3 stack straight after it was fresh in my mind. I'm undecided whether to buy the archive DLC for 100%. And then we've got Unpacking. Played this as I knew it was a short, chilled game, so I was feeling a bit burned out. It was alright. I mean, it's what it says on the tin. You're unpacking boxes and placing items around the flat. I do recommend for anyone wanting a relaxed game. Awesome. Really, really good month that, Rushy. Love to see it, bud.
Shoryuken Sauce. Haven't been too motivated with plats after Street Fighter 6 came out because I usually just want to get it in some matches online when I can find time. I just looked and saw that I didn't get a plat for a year and a half.
Wow.
When SF5 came out, but I got some good trophies this month, so that doesn't happen again. Hey, I might not be posting again for a good while though because I want time to rank up most of my characters in SF6. What's SF?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Persona 4 Arena and Ultimax. Great game and great sequel. I can see why people love this franchise so much. My only complaint is the wasted opportunity of a lot of great music tracks, but making me listen to the same mediocre song for all 390 combo trials or however many it was in P4A vanilla. Nice variety for this score attack survivor mode though, especially the final boss track. Super hype and honed me in every time I got to her. Edit. Heather has pointed out that I had the option to change music every time I started the challenge. Turns out my only complaint was completely a me problem. My menu navigational skill issue. The King of Fighters 14, being told by a friend that it's the worst game in the franchise. I didn't love or hate it, but I had a good enough time with the plat experience to be interested in playing 13 and 15 at some point.
So yeah, when it comes to, sideways beat 'em up games, Mortal Kombat, that kind of stuff, the king. Honestly, absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so where I just press one button in the hopes I can win.
Better.
Sure, you can source knows the combo for every character on every game, and it'll just juggle you till you're dead. But yeah, unbelievable. Look at them. Look at the rarities as well. Just casual 10 out of 10's done. Madness, absolute machine, bud. Really are. Okay, so Richard Butler. Congrats to everyone on a smashing month as always. Been a bit slower last couple of months with real life taking priority, but managed to get something done this month at least. Inside, 100%. Nice quirky game. Not sure what the story was about, but the atmosphere and art style won me over. Enjoyable short game. Lego Batman 2. It's a Lego game, so follows the standard Lego game format and was enjoyable while it lasted. Only did it as it counted for a number of the badges I'm working towards. Awesome. Love that.
Very nice.
Perfect.
So, Flick. First of all, congrats to everyone on their great month. I played the Cyberpunk 2077 DLC and it was good, but I hate that they have 6 endings, so you have to do backup saves and so on. My 142nd plat was
It'll be Generation
Zero,
yeah.
sorry, brain. And it was fun to play it with. Boonix is a spooky forest fella, sorry, the Forest God. Love that name. Rubbish game with lots of bugs, but it made it fun, so thank you very much for spending the time with me. On to greater things next month, both on the gaming side and personal side of life. Ooh, lovely. Can't wait to see all the new plats you'll smash next month. Happy hunting, everyone.
Brilliant. Love that, Flick. Yeah, great stuff as always. So we've got Black Phantom. Nothing crazy this month after a forced break on September due to the floodings and stuff. I tried to pick up a few backlog games on October and tried to raise my completion percentage a bit, which is 66.99% at the moment. 70% is still manageable until the end of the year. I'm sure you can get that, bud. Keep pushing. Resident Evil 4 remake. A remake that's a literal upgrade in every aspect. The second best RE remake made so far. Congrats to Capcom. Yeah, they're absolutely killing it with these, with these remakes at the moment. It's madness. So Sniper Elite 4 Italia. I started playing this game co-op with my brother last year, which was pretty fun, but I wasn't feeling the vibe of the game at the time. I picked it up again recently, played it solo, and I love the gameplay way more than last time. Collectibles are a bit meh to do since some of them are carried by enemy soldiers, so you have to keep track of your of every kill, and using a sniper isn't really helpful for that. Yeah, I've done this game as well, so I get where he's coming from. It was a little bit annoying. I also teamed up with my boy Bartek for the co-op mission trophies and the collectibles, while also I was more than happy to help him for his online trophies as well. Cheers to many more boosting together, bud. Yeah, great little month that, Phantom. Love to see it.
Stephen, I was looking and I was thinking, has he changed his name again?
Yeah, because he was the boss of Halloween Town, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the boss, then he was that. That's why when you said Stephen earlier, I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. Anyway, in what's been by far the best month since joining this wonderful server, I managed 12 platinums and 1 DLC cleanup. I'll keep a very short explanation of each. Mirror's Edge, bought this game to finally clean up the time trials and level speed runs I left 13 years ago on the PS3.
Wow.
Tekken 7, easy fighting game. Thank you to Mark for the online help. Fortnite, 3 times. Yes, so I auto-pop both PS4 stacks. No, I regret nothing as long as it takes. Deserve 3 plats. This was on my yearly goals, and so thankful for Mark decided to start it with me in February, and then the GOAT Leon joined us soon after, carrying us through the campaign part and speeding up the grind trophies. Had a lot of great time and laughs. To be fair, I do think you deserve those auto pops, all 3 of you, for like
for something that
how
takes
how long
no,
it
you
takes
have to play it again, legit. No, I think even I get that.
Yeah. Madden 11, another PS3 cleanup, almost 12 years. Nice to finally have a real football game platinumed in this.
Whoa. That's not... I respect it, Steve. Well, that's not football, man. Let's face it, they kick it every 16 months.
No, it happens after every touchdown.
It does, yeah.
It happens at the start of the game.
Does it though? Is that a ball? I mean, I'm not quite sure, but...
I mean, it is.
You're only defending him because you play it.
I used to. Not now.
Hand egg.
I don't now, can't.
Hand egg 11.
Only a couple of the Madden moments where you start down by 2 touchdowns or give me problems. Unturned, my second stack of this, still an absolute rubbish ultra rare game. Cross between Roblox and Minecraft. Once again, an online boost from Mark. Man's a legend for real. Sims 4, not much of a Sims lover. Used a video on people's created families to get this done in a few hours. Can you scroll, please?
I certainly can.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Warfare 2019. By far one of the easiest Call of Duty plats I've gotten. Getting close to that series completion. Story and gameplay were enjoyable. Need Spec Ops help now. Anyone?
Me?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. One. Yeah, I still need to do it. So I'm more than happy to jump in if we can get a couple more. Yeah, it's just 1 trophy. So they've got the entire platinum list and there's just 1 DLC trophy for doing a Spec Ops mission. So yeah, I'm up for that, absolutely.
Astro's Playroom, 100% had a PS5 for years and finally did this. Everyone knows this game by now. Enjoyable platformer, so many great references as in Sony Easter eggs. Plants vs Zombies, Battle for the Neighbourville. Played this a lot when it was the Plus game years ago. Went back to it and did the 20 characters to master rank with some XP glitches. Erica, a point and click style game where you just choose dialogue options for the story you're watching. Okay story the first time. Can't recommend the plat though, as the story isn't good enough, nor the choice is diverse enough to carry it 4 more playthroughs after that. Ooh, 4 more? Nah.
Yes, a lot of playthroughs. Yeah, I've heard about that with Erica. I wanted to give it a try, but it is, I don't know.
Killing Floor 2 DLC cleanup. They added 1 more map with 1 more trophy again. Very nice.
Yeah. So we've got Zoltan, 3 platinums this month and 1 DLC cleanup. So Twisted Metal, went into this hoping for an enjoyable nostalgia trip. I didn't get that. Unfortunately, this game just didn't age well. Twisted Metal 2, same deal. This is slightly better than the first one at least. Then we've got 100% Dante's Inferno. Finally got the DLC cleaned up before shutdown in December. Great game, but some of those DLC trials were brutal. Spider-Man 2, love this game. Bit slow at the start, but picks up in the second half. Yeah, great month, Zoltan. Love that. Absolutely love that. I disagree with Spider-Man being slow at the start, but I mean, literally the first mission is one of the best set pieces I've seen in a game. And I think even after that, I just think it was paced really well.
Personal preference, isn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievable game.
Hello, Kane.
Hello, Kane.
3 platinums this month. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, my favourite Assassin's Creed so far. Also got the DLC done. The Light in the Darkness, played this because it was free. Horizon Zero Dawn. This game's so good, can't wait to play Horizon Forbidden West.
Amazing.
Congratulations, everyone, and have a wonderful November.
Fantastic. I respect the Horizon. The Horizon Zero Dawn plat, and yeah, I hope you enjoy Forbidden West, bud.
Yeah.
Okay, here he is, the main man. Hello there. Do you know what that's from? This is literally really important. This could save our relationship.
Save it from what?
Who says that? Hello there. Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of her, Rob. You've changed. Really? General Kenobi! Anyway. We're going to have to get her up to speed. To be fair, you haven't really watched them, so... some Star Wars.
Okay.
It's legendary. Anyway, right, we're moving on, because I'm going to get in trouble. Hope you're both doing well and everyone has had a great October. After probably one of the worst months in my life personally, which I won't bore you with the details, video games and the people who have contacted me to check up, I can't appreciate you guys enough. It's got me through this month. Mentally, I haven't been in the right frame to play proper games. That being said, I managed to get 10 plats and 100.
Only you, Rob, can say, my head's not been in, but I got 10 plats.
Yeah, because he's a machine.
Class. Absolutely love you. You're class.
He's a machine. And do you know
Love
what?
you.
Becky gets 50 messages a day off Platinum Tommy saying how much of a
honestly.
god you are. It's class. Honestly, unbelievable.
I'm going to have to actually screenshot them and send to them, Rob. He absolutely loves you. Big Rob's a king.
Yeah, just random messages to Becky every day. Comes up with a card. Do you know how much of a king Big Rob is? He's an absolute ghost.
It's like, I want to be like Rob. I want to platinum like Rob.
I'd start worrying Rob if I were you. I think he's got some kind of what's the word when you've got like
infatuation.
Well, a statue of someone, you know, and you're dressing it up like them. What's the
like?
I forgot the name. I've got a total mind blank.
We'll come back to it.
But yeah, he's created his own Rob and like
shrine.
A shrine. That's it. Yeah, he's got like a shrine of Rob in his house. Moving out to PS4, I finished this off after doing most of it last month. Played it with Kerry and had an absolute blast playing it. Highly recommend it. One of my favourite co-op games. Some great improvements on the first game and lots of fun with a simple plat with some great improvements. God of War PS Vita, my first PS Vita plat, started this last month on holiday. Finished off this month, was brilliant. Returning to the franchise from the beginning. Looking forward to doing the second game when I'm away again at the end of November. Unpacking PS4, me and Kerry wanted to play a game alongside each other. I was on the PS4 and her on the PS5. Jeff and Becky actually inspired us to do this after seeing them do it. We both love playing this, such a chilled out and therapeutic game with a nice little story arc. It was so fascinating seeing how both the houses look so different with the same stuff. Highly recommend this. Ravenous Devils, PS4, second game me and Kerry played alongside each other. It's a horror cooking simulator game, had a blast with it. You play a married couple who have bought Sweeney Todd's shop and turned it into a cafe downstairs that the wife runs, and the husband runs a tailor shop upstairs. It sounds actually pretty amazing. And he murders clients, and then his wife will cut them up and cook them to sell. What is going on with these games? We've had this cannibal, whatever it was,
I want to play it.
sell on in pies and other meals with a wacky but fun story. I highly recommend this. It was a very unique story that was really fun to play.
Can we play it?
We absolutely can play it. My Little Pony PS4, played it for the badge, but enjoyed it way more than expected. Also, put me on a kiddie game craze. Yeah, well, we've said the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about playing the other Paw Patrol stuff, and I want to play DC Super Pets now. See, Rob loves the story that much, he's run out of characters and he's had to send another message. Theme Park Simulator. Originally bought this game thinking it was like Roller Coaster Tycoon off eBay for a few quid for the missus. Load it up. Release, it's not. It's very boring, but probably the easiest plot I've ever got, and now sold it on eBay for 4 times the amount I paid. Winner, chicken dinner.
Very nice.
Love that. Paw Patrol on a roll. Did it for the badge. Okay game, few collectibles. Took a few attempts due to controls, but not as bad. It's first of the 5. I was going to say, because first of the 5 Paw Patrol games I will play.
We played Mighty Pups.
We played
didn't we?
a different one, yeah, so we'll maybe give that one a try. So Paw Patrol Mighty Pups. Better than the first game, just about, not much to say. Second out of the 5 games done. Spider-Man 2018 PS5 remaster. Love this game so much. It's been 5 years since I last played it. Wanted a refresher before Spidey 2. Looks and plays like a new game. Loved replaying it and helped me remember a lot of the story that I'd forgotten about. The Light in the Darkness PS5. Controls are not great, but this game was free and everyone should experience it, as seeing what happened to the Jews during the war is just one of the worst things you'll ever witness. There's no words to describe it. Like an hour and a half to play this game and it's free. Everyone should know about it. Wow, yeah, I didn't know about this game actually. Yeah, we'll have a look. Spider-Man Miles Morales PS5, again, catch up on the story. Loved replaying both games. Got me choked up at the end, like when I originally played them. Starting November, playing Spidey 2. So excited to experience it. I need to plat Farlow on sales, as Kerry's done her usual trick of starting a game on my account by accident.
So we've had Giles doing this, and now Carrie's doing it.
Yeah, when she has her own accounts, I need to clean that up. Then I've done a mini list for myself of 25 games for next few months, and a lot of that is clean up stuff while I try to get real life sorted. Great to see everyone's post. Amazing work by all you legends.
Very nice.
Let's quickly have a look at the images just for you guys if you want to have a look at rarities and things like that. You know, I always like to do this, maybe give you guys a few ideas for some games that you want to do, for, you know, they look up your street. But yeah, there's certainly a few games on this month that I want to put on the shortlist and we will check out. And as always, Rob, me and Becky are here for anything that you and Kerry need. Okay, bud? Always here. Right. We're finally getting clarification.
And I'm going to read it
I
before
think a lot
read
of it, and I don't know why, but my eyes just didn't see the eye when we had it in the past. But yeah.
So congratulations to everyone, and I hope you guys had a great spooky season. For Jeff and Becky, you can either call me I-Roll or just Steve. I-Roll.
I'm happy.
Steve.
I mean, I love Steve. My main man's called
True.
Steve. So
I actually saw this pop up on my phone and I said to you, I was like, he's told us finally! I know how to say his name. I nearly said it wrong as well, but so Steve. We'll go with Steve.
Big Steve.
So going to try and keep it short and sweet this time around. So GTA, how many is that? 3. Couldn't, like, they were like moving across the screen and I couldn't see how many there were. Finally finished the trilogy. Loved this game more than I thought and surprisingly preferred it over San Andreas. The cars tip over way too easily though.
They do.
Mafia Definitive Edition. Started to go through my PS Plus backlog and decided to start with this. Overall an easy and enjoyable experience, like many. Like many say, it's only the race that is truly challenging, and I managed to get it done within an hour. Wouldn't say racing is a genre I'm into, so if I can do this one, anyone else can. Star Wars Fallen Order, my second backlog game, played it on PC a few years back and decided to play it on the highest difficulty. Definitely an enjoyable Souls-like experience that I can highly recommend. Witcher 3, finally decided to go back and enjoy the amazing DLCs.
Toussaint, yes.
Was
awesome.
as beautiful as ever, and I can't wait to revisit it again in a few years. Dead Island Definitive Edition, mopped up the last DLC trophy. Honestly did not enjoy it, however it's done now and I never have to worry about it going forward. I'm currently finishing Fallout 4's DLC with only Nuka World left to go, and I'm planning on starting the first Batman game for the first time. Happy hunting in November, everyone.
Very good month, that, Steve. Love that. That is an interesting take, though. GTA 3 better than San Andreas. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. It's always a toss-up, San Andreas or Vice City, and generally people talk about the soundtracks. But yeah, that is because I feel like Rockstar just went into another realm after GTA 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting. I mean, I love them all. GTA is great.
Please say it properly.
GTA?
No.
Grand Theft Auto?
No, look.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Do it properly.
So next we've got Darth Boothie. I don't know. Is that what you wanted?
Boothie.
Yeah, I know.
Not Boothie.
Well,
It's not like a.
I wanted to change
It was
up.
spooky.
I know it was.
It's the Spooktacular.
It's not Halloween anymore, so I wanted to go with
It's still the Spooktacular.
Darth Boothie.
It's better.
There you go.
Much better.
Ooh. Right. Congrats to all the amazing plats this month, folks. Got back into the trophy groove this month. However, not many plats to show for it, but that's because of the length of the games I usually play. Hopefully should have a few more plats next month. So we've got Plat 79, Octopath Traveler 2, 68 hours. What a fantastic game. If you like old school turn-based JRPGs, but with a real modern feel to it, this is the game for you. I'd probably really enjoy that in that case. Yeah, that sounds right up my street. But yeah, fantastic as always. Love that.
So we've got Bandersnatch. Happy Halloween, everyone. Although probably a bit late now, great month by a lot of people, myself not included. Started off strong with 2 plats by the 3rd of the month, but nothing much after that, other than 100% clean up after 7 years. So Endling Extinction is forever. Played this as it was quick so I could get my 150 milestone as planned. Not a taxing game by any means, but enjoyable enough, and festive no speech. A very strong story. I won't spoil the ending, but who's chopping onions? Mafia, what a phenomenal game. Devs should know this is how to do a remake. Brilliant storyline, pacing, gunplay, and not so many collectibles, and it makes it a slog. Was initially a little put off by the classic difficulty in the race, but managed to nail it on my 3rd attempt. Thanks Rushy Rocker and Richard for the tips. Would 100% recommend this to anyone. So 100% clean up AC Syndicate. Thanks Bartek for the inspiration to go back and play this one. Got the plat many years ago, so can't recall the full story, but from what I do remember, this DLC was a great addition and trumped it. Nothing was too difficult and got this done within a week of playing on and off. Scroll me.
Scroll, yeah.
Perhaps my biggest achievement this month was making my own Palmer.
Oh, I love to see you. We are. I didn't expect to see this, but me and Craig have been speaking a little bit. As I mentioned.
Oh, hang on, let me finish. Inspired by our Lord Saviour Platinum Jangas, was very happy for my first attempt, but some improvements can be made. And Jeff, not a drop of ketchup in sight.
I love tomato sauce.
Yes,
what can I say?
Absolutely. Garlic or go home.
No, tomato sauce, man.
No,
on everything.
Absolutely not.
On you. I mean, on everything.
Keep smashing it, everyone. Enjoy the fireworks. Catch you in the next one.
It does look pretty good,
It
though.
looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks.
Then
looks
some
banging.
nice chips to go with it as well. I like little skin on fry.
Yeah.
I like a skin on fry. It makes me want to make my own Parmos now.
Yeah. We have done them before, though, haven't we? You've made them for us, like, I think. Really? You've forgotten that already? It's like about the third time you'd came here.
Did I?
Yeah, so you made spaghetti bolognese the first time you were here, then you brought lasagna the second time, and then you made gluten-free, because if you guys remember Becky's celiac, you made gluten-free Parmos.
I remember making vetch.
Yeah, you
Did I
made...
make my vetch from scratch?
I don't remember that bit, but
Because I make a good batch.
Yeah, we had Palmos here.
Yeah.
Your memory's horrendous, isn't it? Don't even know Obi-Wan Kenobi saying hello there to General Grievous. I'm going to educate you when we've got some time. I'm going to sit and have a Star Wars marathon, loads of snacks.
There should be Star Wars themed snacks.
That's fine, we can do that. We're going to get like Darth Vader toast and gluten-free bread, obviously.
I'm pretty sure my nephew's watching them at the minute.
Oh, really?
I think that's what the message was. I think my nephew's watching them.
And then by the end of it, when you see me, you'll be like, hello there. Anyway, overall, it's been a weak month. Oh, sorry, this is for Koro. I'm not sure if Koro's posted before.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe my bad memory. But overall, it's been a weak month. But the games I got to, I loved. Unpacking, I already had the PS5 version, so I figured I'd go back and get the PS4 as well. Fate Samurai Remnant was a game I've been waiting for since the trailer. It's got a really good story and the combat is so fun. Definitely a recommend from me. Punchline, I don't really remember, so I don't have anything to say about it. And Spider-Man 2, what can I say that hasn't already been said by so many people? Amazing story, amazing combat, visually stunning. Definitely my game of the year, and I definitely recommend to people who haven't played it. The few who are out there, yeah, because it's one of those games, isn't it? You know, you do find that these Sony exclusives are quite popular anyway,
Yeah.
but even more so with Spider-Man. Everyone seems to get it, and pretty much most people, I would say everyone platinums.
I mean, as well, I think it's like from watching all of the trailers for it, the bringing Venom in. Like, I can't wait to get to that point. Like, because Venom being basically the anti-Spider-Man.
No comment.
Oh no, so excited. Sorry.
Who's Venom?
I mean, he's in all the trailers, so.
We are Venom. Love it. Still haven't seen the second film though. I heard it wasn't great.
No, I need to watch it, yeah, but I enjoyed the first one a lot.
I quite enjoyed it. I really like Tom Hardy anyway. Yeah. He plays so many crazy different roles, and he smashes all of them. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. We'll maybe watch it at some point, but I did hear it's not as good as the first. But yeah.
Is it me?
It is you, yeah, I did Koro. Cthulhu.
Been playing a lot of games this month, and that means my completion percentage was kind of tanked. Anyway, I'll get into the games I've been playing, platinuming and struggling in. Days gone, I've gone back for the challenge DLC. I have such low motivation for it, and I generally find it so hard, not even sure why. Got 4 out of 12 gold medals. Lego Harry Potter 5 to 7. Game save corrupted while I was AFK, doing something that is horrendous. I would hate that.
Yeah.
Came back, realised it corrupted, deleted the game straight away. I'll go back eventually, but we're not really liking Lego games on top of having to play through it all again. It will be painful. Oh my word, that is why? Why do these things happen to good people?
I know, yeah.
Callisto Protocol, honestly enjoyed it. Nothing special, but an average game in my opinion. We'll finish the DLC whenever the season pass goes on sale. Descenders, finished up that DLC. The thing that was holding me up was beating the career with another player. However, it turns out you just got to beat the career in a multiplayer lobby.
Okay.
Bad North, woo! Finished the game finally. I really enjoyed it and definitely recommend, but damn the kill grinding. Took like 5 to 6 campaign playthroughs, so around 30 hours. Glad I got finished as it was one of the first games on my account. Super Meat Boy.
It's nearly finished. Yeah, I was about to jump up. That's amazing progress.
Got Cotton Light Death Run done this month. Planning to hit 74 plats before I start running Cotton Dark. Very nice. Star Wars Squadrons, not much to say really. Really just like playing the game in general and just waiting for the boosts to be able to finish up. Metro Exodus, don't like the game at all compared to the other two in the series. Honestly, just going to have to push through. MC Dungeons, due to the extension I was able to plat it this month. We'll be working on the DLC in the near future, thanks to Goat Queen, Legend, Ghostbusters.
Fantastic. Yeah, great little month there. Cat Lord, and also fantastic progress on Super Meat Boy.
Yeah,
Keep
good.
pushing through. Clearly got more willpower than I have at the minute with it. But yeah, fantastic work. Look forward to seeing that plat, bud. So we've got Rye Alex. What up, everyone? 4 plats this month. Other I've been chipping away at as well. The Quarry, not a bad game from Supermassive Games. Had to probably play through the story 4 to 5 times. Due to messing up in certain scenarios. Annoyingly, it pretty much auto-saves, so you can't restart the chapter till you finish the game itself. Yeah, that is really annoying. Zorro the Chronicles, nothing special, just needed a game. What started with a Z for alphabet badge. Marvel Spider-Man 2, enjoyed everything, well, every minute of it. Can't really say a bad thing about it. I've not really played any new games this year, but I would give it Game of the Year for sure. Ukulele, average 3D platformer, controls were bad at times. Some of the mini games / arcade games and the bosses were a pain to do. Took way longer than it should have. How would given a 3 out of 10 difficult is beyond me. To be fair, glad to be done with it. Of course, EA Sports FC 24 is one trophy away, so you'll see that next month. As always, cracking month, all the best for November. Fantastic month, Ryan, love that.
We've got Platinum God. Hey everyone, I hope you're all enjoying your plats in October. 11 plats this month. Here's my collection. First of all, I had 4 plats in one day. FC 6 plat was on the 10th of October and 5 plats in 24 hours, so here we go. Far Cry 6 finally have completed the whole Cry Far
The Cry Far franchise.
the whole Far Cry franchise.
Sorry, I'm in a silly mood today. If you haven't realised by now. Can't laugh, my throat hurting. I'm so stupid. My 14-year-old brain just can't cope. Back in the room.
It was a great main game, great DLCs. Great DLCs which
DLCs?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Which connected all of... Sorry. Right. Finally I've completed the whole Far Cry franchise. Great main game, great DLCs, which connected all Far Cry games, and that was cool. Talking about achievements. Only one hit. It's oh no you don't achievement, which requires you to have 3 weeks after completing campaign. Hopefully I was lucky and I was on last day of killing first leader, so I waited a little bit more than 2 weeks.
Such a stupid trophy. I'd done it when the game first come out, and there was a bit of a workaround where you could kind of just keep getting them to respawn,
Right.
and you could just do it there and then. Whereas here you kill this elite guard, you have to wait a week for the event to come back,
Right.
and then another week. So stupid.
Yeah. Fast and Furious, very boring races, but easy plat in a few hours. My Little Pony, continue my easy plats day. Even this game was more interesting than the previous game. The Artful Escape. Here you can see 2 hours of consequence of using hard drugs. Easy plat again. The Light in the Darkness. 1 hour of very interesting story and an easy plat. Bunny Raiders. Roguelike, easy plat. Alex Kidd, easy plat. At least nothing interesting. MKX.
Or at least something interesting. Mortal Kombat 10.
Oh. After leaving it abandoned for 6 years, I decided to buy XL expansion and completed it for 100%. It was easier than I thought. Sniper Elite 5, Platinum Anniversary and second series I have closed, not including Zombie Army. Game is great. Complete on realistic is a little bit challenging and classic farming achievements. Game for Paladins?
Game from Paladins, yeah.
From, not for. Lost Words Beyond the Page, another easy plat. Here was my journey. Hope you find you needed plats. Thanks for your attention.
I love that.
Very nice.
Platinum God, well done. Yeah, and if it's big enough for you guys, yeah, a little rundown there of the entire month. Yeah, cracking. Love to see that. And a cheeky level up for Platinum with level
Number
1.
one.
Ooh, love to see it. So we've got Bartek. Hello everyone. As always, great job from everyone. I'm happy with my month. Finally a good month. This time I had lots of challenges with my team partner. Boonix is a spooky forest dweller. I went after Sunday's church for a forest walk, and there it was, a secret message from the forest god himself. He said I should play more with Onyx. So that's what we did. We've got 2 doing it now.
Loved it.
So, Platinum 103. AC Unity. This was the first game, if I say we, I mean Onyx and me, finished together. Lots of bugs and bad co-op missions. Overall, not the best AC in the series, but still doable. DLC was so much better. Puzzle Journey. This was training for the future games I wanted to do with Onyx. Quick, easy and free. 100% on AC Syndicate. Yes, it was me who first finished it and said everyone that it's on sale right now and a really good DLC to play. Recommended to everyone, and again better than the main game. So we've got Platinum 105, A Way Out. The Forest God said we should play an interactive film game. We finished it in one day and we loved it both. Thankfully, this after this awful ending, we are still good friends. Maybe even better than before. Who knows? By the way, I prefer it more than It Takes Two.
Ooh.
Which one did you like better?
I don't know, to be honest. I think they were too different to really compare them.
I mean, I think people just immediately do compare it 'cause it's both
It's
from
a
Hazelight
it's a
Studios.
co-op,
It's the same people.
No, I don't.
But they are very different, aren't they?
Yeah.
But no, they're both fantastic. I can't wait to see what Hazelight do next. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I finally finished it. I love the whole Lara series, films, games. I wonder why. And I am happy to play the first 3 games, remastered for the PS5. And I think they will make a new game. Looking forward to finishing Rise of the Tomb Raider first. 107 and 108, It Takes Two, PS4 and 5. We played it both already with another friend before, so we did just chapter select for the PS4 version and for the PS5. At a speedrun, I was in the top 130 players, and we made some mistakes, like we weren't prepared for that. We just played it. Yeah, they're really, really good games. So 109, We Were Here Expeditions. Excuse me. Once again, some puzzles to do. Only 3 levels where you need to get gold tickets for the plat. In our PS4 version run, we did the second and third puzzle first try. Our communication and understanding progress was insanely fast, and I'm really happy about that. But God whispered to us, do the whole We Were Here series. You will see it at some point.
This is amazing.
I love it. Really enjoying this. And the last plat for the month, 111th. Lego Incredibles. This was a short and cool Lego game, really funny cutscenes and storytelling, so many references to Disney characters, really like that. The open world wasn't too big, an 8 out of 10 Lego game for sure. This was all of my platinums for this month. At the end, some special thank you for Black Phantom for doing the online stuff in Sniper Elite 4. Such a cool dude to play. We smashed all of the trophies in one weekend, even though I was in one day, like 2 hours AFK, and he waited for me the whole time in game. He wasn't even mad. Big W for you, mate, and maybe we'll boost in the future with other games. Really like that. Very nicely said. Yeah, really, really enjoyed going through that, and an absolutely cracking month, mate. Well done. Look forward to seeing what you do through November.
So we've got Jersey. Not the best month at all. Been working on EA Sports FC 24 most of the time, as well as Pumpkin Jack and Horror Pinball, which hopefully I'll get done soon. So just the 2 easier plats this month. Halloween Candy Break 2 and Halloween Candy Break Head to Head and Halloween Candy Break 2.
Loves an easy break game. So when I made the call the other night, I said I'm ringing Adam, and you're like, who's Adam? I was talking about FIFA on the phone, wasn't that? That's Stacey. Oh, I say it comes out naturally, and she corrects me every time. But yeah, that's who I was speaking to. Oh, here he is, the boy, or Scott Casper. Hey, don't speak much on here, but want to say thanks to the absolute legends on Pro Clubs. Never speak to anyone on chat before. Really decent folk who helped me, and for FIFA EFC 24. The Pro Clubs has been frustrating at times, but it's all been fun at the same. When one time you shoot, I was in the net to stop it from scoring. So yeah, a lot of us playing, as you've been there most of the time when we've played, so you've heard us all having a good old laugh, good carry on. So yeah, James, Ryan, Taylor, myself, John Callum Hicks, and then 2 of my close mates in real life who are not very vocal on here, but obviously big shout outs to Gibbs and to Wilco as well.
And Karen was in there as well.
Her
name's not on there, but Karen did play as well.
How can you forget about Karen, Scott? Yeah, Karen is a big boss.
Yes.
Is a big boss. Yeah, so Karen was involved as well, and yeah, it was difficult. It was frustrating, painful at times even, but I think we all kind of, kept pushing each other really. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely amazing. But I know it was from November, but. You
didn't have a choice, so either. I
talked about mine.
It would have been done in October if you'd have been able to.
Of course, absolutely.
Ray Just the Blasphemous 2 for last month. This game improves on the first and captures what a
Metroidvania.
Metroidvania game should be. Also, Wheatley gave me this book to play roguelites. No idea why.
Fantastic. Love you, buddy, as always, and I'm sure you're going to smash it again through November. And then Mr. Stubbs managed to squeeze it in time. I did think when it come up saying you've got a message. Yeah, so this is awesome. I'm really glad you've been able to get this in time. So another month and some more cleanups. World of Final Fantasy 6-year cleanup and 171 hours played. Wow. Enjoyed the game. It is Final Fantasy after all. Bit of grinding to level up was a pain. Lego DC Supervillains, not the worst Lego game, only 2 left to plat before I start the big one. Crash Bandicoot, another 6-year cleanup, very nostalgic playing these again. Town Trials, some were easy enough but a few were super difficult. Was happy when I eventually got the plat as I didn't think I was able to get it. We've also got Crash Bandicoot 2, moved straight into the second one. Same goes for the Town Trials, a lot of easy but a handful, a lot easy but
a lot are easy, but a handful are super hard.
A handful are super hard. Sorry. Yeah. So we've actually done a lot of reading. I remember saying to you, I was like, I don't think there's that many posts again. It's probably not going to be too bad, but there actually have been. So I think my mind's just about to explode at this point. But yeah, unbelievable doing both Crash games. Mr. Stubbs, love that. God of War 2018. This was a 5-year cleanup. I started this when it was released, but for some reason never got around to finishing it. Happy to have this off the backlog now. And well done to everyone. A lot of amazing plats obtained last month. Now I better get back to another Lego game. And that, so that brings us to the bottom of the list. So some unbelievable ones. It always makes us look bad, doesn't it? But yeah, some really, really, good posts in there. So yeah, we're back to kind of, what we do. This is the point where you need to drop Ray a message. So, have a good think on this, who you think deserves it. And, I feel like a broken record at this point, but just bear in mind, it doesn't always have to be who's had the rarest trophy. Yeah. It could be for, multiple reasons why you feel they deserve it. But drop a boy Ray a message, let him know you think should win, and then we'll get the PSN voucher over to them as soon as we possibly can. But yeah, hopefully we can start getting back to more routine with the videos. Now that I'm not dying.
I mean, I won't lie, at least we got this one when we were meant to. I know we changed it from Tuesday, but we said it's happening Saturday and it's happened. Yeah. I'm impressed with us.
I'm quite proud of ourselves. We didn't go, we're busy, we'll have to do it on the 11th now or something. So no, that's really, really good. And, I hope you guys, stayed till the end and that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please drop it a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already. All the links will be in the description as always. And yeah, we can't wait to see what's happened in November.
Yeah.
And then back to the normal trophy list, because I know a lot of people are.
Yeah, you need to get behind. That's backlog as well.
Yeah, my back. So I best get working on the backlog, I think, because a lot of people have only been waiting since the 80s, I think. But, it's been a long time. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Whatever you're doing, look after yourself, stay safe, and keep on keeping on.